Have you heard? The Wiley Show is expanding and will now be on Station Head every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's right. Download Station Head today. You won't because you don't want to miss Wiley being raw and unfiltered. The Wiley Show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Station Head.
Let's do it, yo. Sing this song.
What's up? Okay, I don't know if y'all actually heard, but we will be on Station Head tomorrow. I don't know if y'all actually heard that. We definitely will be on Station Head tomorrow, and we want to thank y'all for tuning in. I don't even know if that was even actually playing. I don't know if y'all heard the intro, but yeah, we'll be on Station Head tomorrow.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
All right. Well, we're going to do some reaction videos today. And I want to start with this reaction video of last year with Rico Pure and Cash De Niro. Both of those young gentlemen broke up due to a cocaine addiction. Now, when we first got involved with any of those brothers was last year when they had something to say about Wiley. Let's fast forward a year and some change later, they broke up because they were alleging cocaine. They were alleging cocaine abuse and also abusing the money. Cash De Niro did a video. He was in his car with all of his things in the back seat of his car because he got kicked out. Word on the street, Cash De Niro was extremely high on cocaine, was doing cocaine for hours, and were trying to sleep with all of Rico Pure's friends. And then Rico Pure got involved, and according to Cash De Niro said, listen, we do cocaine together. Rico and I do cocaine. Yeah, we both do cocaine. We both need to be in rehab. So they were going back and forth on Instagram, back and forth with the subliminal shots. I don't know if Cash De Niro is in rehab now. I know I did talk to him. He said he may or may not come on the show. We definitely don't know. But what we do know is he is addicted to cocaine because he told me, he said, Wiley, I do have an addiction. I am addicted to cocaine. I'm trying to get help because I apologized to him because I felt as though I said some things I shouldn't have said or about them. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to do it since they're a trending topic. Why not do a reaction video to them actually getting me together last year? Now, all of this is full circle because now both of those brothers are dealing with their own addiction. I remember I watched Rico Pure's live. He was extremely high. And we all knew that being on these drugs and being addicted to drugs is a spirit of, it brings out the worst of you. Now, I've been knowing Rico Pure since he started on About Him. Now, About Him is a show that goes live every day. And About Him is that type of show. What's up? Because I'm live now recording. What you need, son? All right now. Rico Pure, I've been knowing him since he was on About Him. Now, being on About Him was a show with black gay men, and they went on a tour. Rico got his fame for the show because he pulled out his penis, and it went viral. Both of them pulled out their peen, him and Brandon Carson. Both of them brothers literally got their claim to fame off of that show About Him. So when Rico Pure were doing a press tour for About Him, he came on the Wiley Show. And I interviewed him. I will never forget, my graphic designer did one of the best flyers he ever could have done in the history of flyers. So he came on my Blog Talk Radio show. We talked about him. And he posed a question to me. He said, Wiley, I want to make sure that, I asked him, I said, your contract, make sure your contract is in order, because I knew money was coming through. I know they were getting thousands of dollars. They was doing a tour. And Rico told me, he said, listen, I am staying with Hiddis and Maddox, and I don't have a contract. They paying for my food, they paying for my Ubers and Lyft. I said, but what revenue are you getting? Are you getting a piece of the revenue? What is your and then he was saying, I don't have a contract. I don't know too much about this business. I'm from Tennessee. I'm just happy to be a part of it. I said, what you definitely need to get, I brought a suggestion. You need to get your own t-shirts, your own merchandise, because you have fans. So you can make a coin so you don't just depend on them. So I can help you get some t-shirts. When you come to Chicago, you can sell it. Word got back to Henderson Maddox. He shut that idea down. He thought I was trying to get in Rico's head, but I wasn't want to make sure Rico get a coin for being on that show since he wasn't really getting revenue from the show. Right? So that had ended. We get to Chicago and I met Rico Pure. Of course, he was drunk. And I knew then he battled with alcohol. And so, word on the street was when they was in other cities like New York and I think in Atlanta, when they was in other places promoting the show, Rico Pure got into all these fights and altercations. And people were telling me there like, oh, Rico, somebody needs to talk to him. He's getting into all these fights. He's literally going at it. And I knew that he had a problem then. And I knew that he was so easily impressed by like men. I just knew it. Just by his spirit, because he was doing a lot of things that I felt as though not really a good look for up and coming person in the community. Now, fast forward, he got so popular on the show, he wasn't getting any money. So he was battling with Henderson Maddox, saying he quit. He quit. I want to get into adult entertainment. He get a contract offer. Now, his manager called me and said, Wiley, we got a contract offer for $15,000. I dragged him. I said, I don't believe it. I said, listen, bro, it's a bad decision for him to do porn because it will mess up his opportunities in Hollywood. They're really not going to respect you if you do all this porn when you're trying to do Hollywood movies and stuff. So I said, I think you need to be cautious on doing so. He was getting opportunities to audition in different movies, different plays, but he got highly distracted by doing the porn. And once he started doing porn, all of those offers in Hollywood that he was going to get went away. And then the porn that he did wasn't a good look. It wasn't the best film. It leaked before it was released. Everybody seen it. And to find out he didn't even get no 15 grand. He only got like a couple of $100. So then the manager took a big chunk of it. So he was getting used. And so everybody wanted to hear Henderson Maddox's side of the story, which is the CEO of Signal 23, which is the owner and operator of that programming, of that production company that produced About Justin, that produced the dating show, that also produced About Him. He did it with another author of About Him, and they got into a beef. So it's a big, lengthy story with this. Now, Rico Pure, right? Henderson Maddox was saying, listen, I gave him a place to stay, food, clothes, transportation. We spent all of this money with him. We tried to get him a job. He didn't want to get a job. We still made sure he was able to get some weed. So they were spilling all the tea of all the things that they were doing for Rico Pure. Henderson Maddox said he got involved with all this bad crowd, and it got in his head. And they made him, and he said, I was a father figure to him. I did not want him to get in porn. I just didn't want him to do it because we knew it would have been a bad look for him. Long story short, he get with Arquez. I spoke against the relationship, Rico and Arquez, because I felt like Arquez is opportunist. I said it. Opportunist, and was going to use Rico Pure for his own personal gain. Because Arquez had a show, Double TV, he had his own network, and he pretty much built that platform on the back of Rico Pure. Again, Rico didn't get too much from it. Rico Pure do an interview with T.S. Madison and with Cash and Nero, and they were talking about Arquez's relationship. Rico Pure spilled tea that said that him and Arquez were staying in Airbnb and those extended stays. They were staying in extended stays. They was homeless, staying in motel rooms. They were doing all this stuff. They really didn't have it like that. They would take all these different pictures and videos and motel rooms, extended stays. That's pretty much what they were doing. So he was spilling tea. Then, of course, they were talking about Cash and Nero, talking about the OnlyFans, about the money, and T.S. Max made a statement that y'all need separate accounts. Keyword, separate accounts. So let's fast forward. I get some DMs, people telling me, why did you hear Cash and Nero and Rico Pure broke up? It's a cocaine addiction. You know, they're going to always send me the tea because I'm one of the bloggers that always stay current with those brothers because I go way back with the Rico Pure, way back with Cash and Nero, with all of those, with those two brothers. So I'm always going to do commentary on them. So I'm like, give me the tea. And then some other folks from Atlanta, Georgia that I know personally were saying that it's just a disaster. Money ain't being paid. Cocaine. Both of them are just getting high together. And they pretty much argued over that OnlyFans money because somehow Cash and O took all of the money because he owed one of his dealers, allegedly. He owed one of his dealers money. So he couldn't pay it. So he took the money from OnlyFans and gave it to one of his dealers that he owed. And I said, woo, that's just a lot of tea. Like, what the world is going on? It's like a toxic relationship. So now Rico Pruitt is on this press run to let everybody know that Cash and Nero is the boogeyman. But you just can't say it was just Cash and Nero because both of y'all were doing coke, allegedly. You admitted that y'all was doing coke. So don't make Cash this bad problem. And I talked with somebody that was cool, that is a cocaine addict. He said, Wiley, he was on coke before he met Cash and Nero. It wasn't that he got on coke with Cash. He was on coke because we did coke together. This person told me. Because I'm like, why is he making Cash into being this boogeyman, into this villain? Now, I'm going to play this video last year of them dragging me. Two cokeheads. Dragging Wiley. Let's go. We're going to do some reaction video. Let's go. Two cokeheads. I just say that. What? I just said two cokeheads. What? That's what they are. They put it out there on social. This ain't no tea. You can't even say allegedly. They both said they done coke. They all over YouTube. You just Google them and put it on YouTube. They both confirmed they both were on cocaine. Let's go right here. This is the one I want to go. That almost got 7,000 views, so I could just tell that they trended because this video didn't hardly have no views. Now that they broke up, that video getting an old Ned's piece of view. Make sure they got commercials in it too. We go.
Why you on there talking shit about us and then turn around and get in our inbox because you see
they went on Instagram Live.
Now you want to do a blog with us? No, sis, stay on their side. Stay on the pedophile side because that's on your content under your subscribers. Where your little 400 viewers are watching.
You guys are watching this, you get that shit off of your phones because it's child pornography.
No, let them keep it because that's what
and let me pause what they're talking about. They literally said Signal 23 is indulging in child pornography. It gotten so bad that Hiddis and Maddox sent his attorneys, that their attorneys sent them both a cease and desist letter. They have to recant those statements that they made. It was bad because they were mad because there's such a backstory, but I ain't gonna get to all the backstory. They were pissed off at Innocent Maddox because, long story short, when they two met up off a show, they met off a dating show. That's how they met. They both were meeting off this dating show. They both fell in love in real life. They both were in Puerto Rico to take this dating show. Innocent Maddox had them staying at a rundown Airbnb. Hiddis and Maddox and his boyfriend was staying at a resort. Cash and Rico Pure was mad because they had to spend their own personal funds on Ubers and Lyft and food at this rundown Airbnb that they share with other folks. And that Hiddis and Maddox and his boo, who is a singer, they both were staying at a nice exclusive resort. And they got mad and they had to leave. And that's why they was pissed off because they felt as though they wasn't getting the right proper money from Hiddis and Maddox, the CEO and the creator of Signal 23 TV. They call him the gay Tyler Perry. That's what they call Henderson Mount, like the gay Tyler Perry. So let's go. Let me finish playing this, but I just had to give y'all a little history.
What they fuck with, considered a felony.
That's what they fuck with.
To harbor child pornography in your phones and your tablets, on your TVs, all this like little devices that these people have their streaming services provided on. Get that shit off your phone.
And speaking of bloggers, I want to talk about the Wiley Show.
Here we go.
I want to talk about his cock-eyed ass because, one, you could never come for us, never, ever. And you want to talk about what Rico should or should not doing. He needs a manager. He needs a PR. I am his manager and his PR, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you can't...
A cokehead. So you his manager and PR, cokehead. I knew it wasn't going to work. A cokehead. I knew it wasn't going to work. People said, Wiley, you messy. Leave them alone. You so messy. You pressed. You jealous. Now look at it now. Now look at it now. I was telling the truth. It didn't work. In the words of this former crackhead, it ain't working. It ain't working. Look at what they doing now. He really tried me. Now he got to go to rehab and say, outcast them and I'm a cockhead. Now, who the cockeyed person out? Now you feed me. You got to have the shivers and chills because now you got to have on a mask in rehab and say, I'm Cash Nero and I'm a crackhead. You did all that talking. Looking like both of y'all look like y'all somebody armor bearers. Looking like y'all both work at Golden Gate Funeral Home. Look like they just left somebody homegoing service, burying somebody to go ahead and do a video. Look like they two armor bearers. That's what they look like. You know, it look like they both work at Golden Gate Funeral Home. They left a good old hot homegoing service and they went on to try to drive out. They got through doing some coke. It made me no different. Y'all put it out there y'all both was on cocaine. And Rico Pugh, I know you going on the show, and I'm going to come right behind you if you try to just drag Casanero and try to make Casanero the only cokehead. Both y'all was doing some coke. Made me no different if you go on there. I'm going to be right there watching. I'm going to take me on nasty piece of notes, and I'm coming for a nasty piece of review. Let's go. Let me finish playing. I'm sorry, y'all.
Fix your eyes. Don't try to fix our life. Facts. You a fat bitch that look like you getting a disability check blogging from your home, bitch, and you have no set.
It's so funny.
You have no set. You have nothing that is visually attractive about what the fuck you are trying to bash us about.
You can get that vision corrected before you can try to...
No, I never said I was a crackhead. I'm talking about speaking from a person that used to look like a crackhead, that used to be in the B sector. Anyhow, child, I ain't used to be no crackhead. I can't do no crack, putting that stuff up my nose. No, my nose already running. What I look like having blood and sugar up my nose. But they did say that I used to do booger sugar. That was one of the roasts, booger sugar, sniff, sniff. They used to do all that, booger sugar. They used to say that a lot about me because my nose be running. I say, I don't do no booger sugar. All the time I put some sugar and I put it in my hot coffee. Put no sugar up my nose. But they were roasting me. They were gagging me. They had it. But guess what? A year later, they ain't making no corn. He got put out, his stuff all in his car and all that. And I'm not, laughing and feeling good. Like I told you so moment. Told you so. Well, this ain't no told you so moment. This is an educational moment that be careful who you lay down with. If you a cokehead, before you get in a relationship, make sure you clean. Won't he make you clean inside? Be clean first. Be a clean vessel. But if you get with a cokehead and he's a cokehead, two cokeheads together is going to be a disaster. Blood and boo-boo. That's what's going to be. Blood and boo-boo. Okay, so two crackheads shouldn't be together. So before y'all try to build a relationship to be the new Whitney and Bobby, make sure both of y'all go to rehab, get clean first. and then get in a relationship. But don't try to build a foundation. Both of y'all, the foundation of y'all love is built on coke, cane, baggies, sniff. You know what I'm saying? You got to be clean on the inside. You can't be high on no coke, because that does something too. You don't want all that blood and boo-boo. I'm just saying, I can give you a whole story about blood and boo-boo, maybe on station here. Let me write that down about blood and boo-boo. Let me write that down. That's a good old story that I can tell. All right, let's go ahead on. Let's go to the video. I wouldn't have done that, but since they going on the press tour, hey, you know, before you try to go on the panel, you better go ahead on go to rehab. You and all your boys get in that circle and tell them how strong of addiction that you had. All right, let's play.
And you want to set income, sis, working off your neighbor's Wi-Fi, trying to talk about us when your eye is this way and is this way. First off, motherfucker,
get your eyes together.
In industry, you will have some ups and some downs. You're going to experience some trifling shit. There are promoters that owe me money. There are promoters that owe Rico money. It's just the game you play. I don't care what contract you sign with hoes.
The bitches ain't men of their word.
They're not men of their word. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to that fucked up, low budget ass web series that we fucked
So they is definitely on a rampage against Signal 23 TV. Now they're saying that Signal 23 TV deals with child pornography. So now they're saying that Signal 23 TV, the production company, give underage boys drinks and they are indulging in child pornography. So what I'm trying to say, and what I was saying last night, and I put the video out last night, I was criticizing Rico Pure, and I'm going to continue to criticize him. You're going to get on your live and you're going to criticize me, but yet you're arguing saying, this is not about money. This is not about money. We just want to bring awareness. It is about money because you ain't getting the checks no more. So it's about money. So you want to sit here and judge me talking about. If you want to definitely see that, y'all can continue and watch that video. But I do definitely remember doing that for that. Thank you so very much for that. I hate when people talk like they can't walk outside the door and get back and become disabled. Be careful what you say. Seems like you're happy that they're going through a hard time. I'm not happy that they're going through a hard time. This is a click in the view. Because if I was up there getting put out on cocaine, everybody and their mama would be doing commentary. This is a business. You can't get mad that you getting reported. Just like when I went in the library and threw all them library books and all that type of stuff. They still talk about it today. Because when you a public figure and you get caught up in some mess, folks gonna talk about you. They talked about my dirty blinds yesterday. They talked about my dirty blind. My ceiling fan was dirty, so I got to clean that. When you a public figure, they going to talk about you. Clean it up. They going to talk about you. They going to talk about you. You ain't exempt to getting talked about when you are a public figure. Period. They going to talk about you. I don't care when the snot come down out of my nose, people say that I'm on drugs. They have said the most vile, disgusting things about Brother Wiley, and it's nothing I can do because I am a celebrity. I am a public figure. So I tell all of my brothers and sisters that want to sit in the seat that I'm sitting in that make sure before you sit in the seat that you can handle criticism. Everybody, your friend. I even tell some people that used to moderate with me. I said, sister, when you become a moderator, that's one thing. But once you become a commentator, you will understand what I'm going through. A sister called me and said, Wiley, everything that you said, you were right. I said, yes. Everybody will be your friend when you moderate, when you in the game. But when you start getting a platform, start being a commentator, watch all them folks going to turn against you. Because it's another type of beast when you sit on this camera and talk your mess. People say the most vile things about you. Last night, somebody called me a homophobic gay. I didn't even think you could be a homophobic gay. They just said that and said that, not knowing that Jess Hilarious was going to say something. And I said, Jess Hilarious, you what? I said, let me look at what Just Hilarious had to say. Because last night I was calling a whole bunch of folks, and this is the thing, y'all. I don't mind you doing little snippets of my show, but don't play my full episode if you don't pay me. Because some of my producers sending me clips. Some of y'all playing my whole shows on y'all YouTube. Don't do that. Because I don't want to have to come and get you. Just send me an old nasty piece of cash app. You can use my commentary. I don't mind sharing the love with you, you know. But don't just use my stuff and don't ask for my permission. Ask for my permission. I want, man, I'm a nice guy. You know, I'm gonna charge you at least $100 via Cash App. You know, I'm gonna charge you. But don't just use my content for your bill of your own plan. That ain't right. Because then you're gonna force me to do something. I don't want to do that to you. So if you want to use my content, pay me to use it's mine. I did it. So if you want to do commentary on it, you know, send me a Cash App, but don't just use my content for your channel. Some of y'all just doing ultimate mode, playing beginning, middle, end on my stuff. And then when I do something, then you go, how could you do this to me? Well, how can you play my content for free? Where they do that at? It's hard to be doing content and working on my content, putting these shows together. I don't have people, the daytime, tea times, and folks super chatting us hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Every little piece I get is from the faithful few that help us over here. I don't have people, big folks coming endorsing us. So some of y'all, I'm giving y'all 24 hours to take it down. Don't take my stuff down, or I'll have to do what I got to do. I don't only stuff that I play is my stuff, or if you're a celebrity, public figure, but don't play my YouTube video, all of it. You just gonna play it all. No, don't be doing no stuff like that. Don't be playing my whole YouTube. I work hard for this stuff. Really, really hard. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. You know, this is my humble opinion. Or Cash App, pay me. I'll take your money and let you keep it up there. You know, that's what I do. What is the world Darius doing? Showing his butt all up on camera. Woof, child. Showing your butt all up on my Instagram. Lord, these folks, everybody want to be an OnlyFans star. First of all, get sober, get delivered first before you try to get an OnlyFans. Go to Betty Ford Rehabilitation Center before you try to get an OnlyFans. All right, let's go to the Twitter. We ain't gonna be on here long. Let's see what Just Hilarious has to say.
Niggas scared to say, "Oh, I like that song," because back then I guess she did some colorist shit. Get the fuck out of here. Remember that time I got in trouble with the gays and shit? When a nigga called me a tranny and I called him an F-A-G-G-Y.
Ooh, I do remember that. When that gay called you a tranny, you call him F-A-G-G-Y and they wanted to cancel you. I do remember. Let's continue. Let me go back to the beginning. Let me go back to with that bonnet on your head. Let me go back.
Niggas scared to say, "Oh, I like that song," because back then I guess she did some colorist shit. Get the fuck out of here. Remember that time I got in trouble with the gays and shit? When a nigga called me a tranny and I called him an F-A-G-G-Y, real reckless. I meant what I said to him, because you're not gonna call me a homophobic slur and I can't say it back to you because I'm not gay. The fuck out of here. You respect me and I'm gonna respect you. So when I did that, all the gays felt like I called them a F-A-G-G-Y. So they was coming at me when really, nigga, it was that one nigga. It was one of y'all representatives. And I could have said a bunch of other shit. I could have said, "Yeah, I'm a tranny. I'm more of a man than you will ever be, sir." And I could have hurt his feelings another way, but no, that's not how he hit below the belt, so I hit below his belt. That's just how we are as motherfucking people. When Masika called them bitches black beasts, she wasn't talking about every black fucking woman.
Right. And I agree. I don't think that it's cool that a gay man can call you a transgender woman and you can't say what you got to say, but yet you get canceled. That's a double standard. And I know some of my critics that think that Wiley pandering to the black woman. I'm not pandering to the black woman. I'm taking the truth. I don't think it's right. I always agree with Wiley, but right is right. It's your work. They want to pay for you to love me some Wiley. Keep going. You are entertainment for all of us. Thank you so very much. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be all rude and disrespectful. But don't be playing my stuff for free. Right? I work hard. I don't have these big endorsements. I don't have people jumping with their hundreds of thousands say, check out the Wiley Show. We gonna get there one day. But as of right now, everything that I've gotten, I put my time and my work in. Everything that I've gotten, I put my time, I put my work in, I put the extreme time in. Period. I work very, very hard with my content. And so when my content is being utilized on these multiple different platforms, I felt like that's ultimate shade. I felt like that's disrespect. And I felt like you got to get my permission to use my content, especially when I'm the reason why they over there. They're not over there. Get your own original content. I work hard to put these titles together. I work hard to get these people up on this on my show. I did. I work very, very hard. And I need my respect. And I need my stuff not to be just used for free on other people's platform. No, I'm very nice. I go on anybody's platform. I do anybody's platform. I go and do anybody's shows. I do it for free. I don't have to do that. I don't have to go on these people's shows for hours. I do it for free. Now I have to stop doing it because people take my kindness for weakness. Now I have to start paying. Shout out to my new lady that's in here that came through. I have to start paying because like one lady was telling me, you know, Wiley, when you go on these platforms, you're bringing the viewership. You need to get a check. You already struggling financially. Why are you up there giving all these people all this free stuff? You got to start paying them. Period. You have to start paying them. Good amount. I said, how much? $100 an hour. Because you sit on there, your booty be so, you be on these platforms for hours. Be on these people platform for hours. They get all the click view and you get nothing on the table. You got to start paying these. So I said $100 an hour. He said, yeah, absolutely. That's just a cheap amount because the stuff that you bring, the stuff that you say out your mouth is worth a coin, right? And so I said, you're exactly right. So I'm going to have to stop going on these people's shows for free. I'm going to have to start paying people. That's what we're going to have to start doing. And we going to have to start paying because I saw one other brother had my content on there. I said, can you take my content down? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think you mind. Hell yes, I'm mad. You got my whole video playing, play by play my whole video. Take it down. All right. Well, I ain't got no money to send you. Well, you got to take my content down. It's just as simple. Pay me to play it or take it down. It's that simple. Pay me to play it or take it down. Which one do you want? Right? Because it's not cool. Like, don't be using people content. It ain't my fault if you ain't got no content. It's not my fault that you can't garner artists by yourself. It's not my fault. All I know is I can garner audience and I can garner honors or what I'm doing. But I'm not going to play people full YouTube video. Down video of Wiley. Come on now. Where they do that at? I didn't want to be shady. I don't do that to the My Weekend show because I don't have to play his video. I don't do that to Millie because I don't have to play her video. Because I got talent. Whether you believe that I got real talent, whether you believe that I don't have real talent, I got talent. I don't have to play any other video. The video that I just played, that I owned her video. I could play Just Hilarious. This is a clip of her video. This is not her whole Instagram live. Right? This is not her whole Instagram live. Book of it. 3 hours of it. Right? The whole video. It's a different using the whole video. I don't do that to Millie. I don't do that to Ahmad. I don't do that to Daytime Tea Time. Don't do that to Tasha K. Literally, I do commentary on it, right? I don't play their whole video. I don't. Because I think that's not right. You play their whole video and you get in all these people. That ain't cool. Why they do that at? That's kind of shady. In my humble opinion, that's some shady business. That's what I believe in. Very, 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 very shady. That's what I believe. Right. When you cite a paper, you cite a quote, not the whole paper. That's called plagiarism. So we're gonna play a little bit more of this, of this situation. And I don't know where they do that at, because it ain't gonna stop me. Folks still gonna come and watch me more and more better because I'm entertaining, right? I'm a man that like women and also men sometimes. And that ain't gonna change. Then some sisters say, I don't really think you like women. I said, well, you come on in, I can show you. I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you. I can show you. And I'm going to say this again. I don't care how feminine you are. I don't care how many wigs you wear. You can't say what you won't do until you are in that position. I've have met so many people that said, Wiley, I went into women until it happened. I've had conversations. So you all better hush, because there's some men out there will blow your mind, and they just as feminine, got you reaching so many moments that you never would have reached, and they just as feminine, got so much makeup on and wigs and nails. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be you can't be judging a book by if you never met that man. How you know that man don't like what he like? Have you ever offered it to it? Now, if he refused your loose goose, that's you. But you don't know what that person like. You don't know what that person like. What they do that? How can you judge me? You never met me in person. You don't know what I like until you get me in the room. until you get me in the room. You know, I'm being kind of nice to folks. Some of y'all struggle on y'all platform because y'all talk all that mess, but we don't see how y'all look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It take courage to come out and for folks to see how you look. So when I talk my mess, you know how I look. You know how my dusty blinds look. You know how my nose. You know how my teeth. You know that I'm bipolar. I'm very transparent. But my critics, they are behind a dark screen. You don't see how they look because they know once they get on camera, they gonna get dragged. Some folks know they ugly. So they already know I'm not going to show myself on camera because I can't deal with that clapback. I challenge all of my critics that got something to say, baby, show yourself on camera so we can see how you look. And you will get more views. Who just want to look at a dark black screen? Who want to look at it something like that? They be talking all that mess, but you can't see how they look. They catfishing. That's a plain catfish. You can't see how you look. I challenge. Challenge. Let me see how you look. Let me see how your cheeks look. Let me see your cheekbone. Let me see your teeth. Let me see your nose. Let me see your hair. Let me see your shirt. Because if you ain't willing to show who you are, why you sitting there want to criticize somebody? Because at least you can say about Wiley, he show you how he look. And I look good. I got plenty of women that I can deal with. I'm just a good man with integrity that I don't use and abuse these women. I don't get them impregnate and leave them on the side and not taking care of my responsibility because I got integrity. I can hump a man all day long because after I get through humping him, it ain't no risk of getting him pregnant. Can I get an amen in the chat? I can hump him all night long. Not one baby gonna come out of that humping that man. But with that woman, with that woman, you keep on keeping on humping that woman. Baby, you keep on keeping on. You at risk of getting that woman pregnant with babies. With an X, especially how much you see that you putting down with some of these men. So I know I got sense. So I know I'm not going to risk that in that moment. I have integrity because I'm not financially stable yet to hump her to the point that she get babies. Because once I start, I want to have babies with S like the Jacksons and 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or more. That's how I want a family. right? And some folks gonna get mad at that. You can't get mad at if I want. It's easy for me to get a woman. That ain't hard. There's plenty of women out there would love to have me, but I don't just get no anything, right? I want to make sure that I'm financially secure, so I don't have to sit in the food stamp line or the food pantry line. That's just me talking. I want to make sure I can financially take care of those, right? All right. Okay, let's continue to play that video. I just had to say that. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. I said what I said. I didn't even say no name. I'm just talking. That one of the voices told me to say that. Okay, let's click on this. All right, I'm sorry, Just Hilarious. All right, that's it? That's it, Just Hilarious, you said? Oh no, this is you. Okay, go ahead, Just Hilarious. Let me put a little bit right there.
Cancel everybody. Who the fuck we gonna have? If y'all cancel everybody for one mistake, who the fuck we gonna have? Bye. Y'all ain't got no fucking platforms, but y'all keep trying to cancel everybody with a fucking platform. That shit is trash. When y'all the ones that built us up. But y'all the people. Y'all my people. What is you talking about? Why every time I say something or anybody say something that y'all don't agree with, y'all straight, man, you cancel. Why you give up? Why the fuck do y'all give up on y'all own so fast?
I agree. Because we are so conditioned to cancel us more than we is canceling the white man. Okay, we excuse that behavior, but when we do something as black, we got to be canceled, right? I think like we should definitely get a chance. So I agree with what Sis talking about. Humbly, I really agree what Sis is definitely talking about. I just had to do these reaction videos. My reaction video is gonna be different because I just don't like to do a reaction. I love to do commentary. I love to talk. And all that. So let's see in this video. Let me click off of this one. Did I click off of that one? Okay, let me go ahead and move that one. Okay, let me click this off. Right. So we're done with that. So let me go to this. Okay, let me screen share this and everything like that. All right. Oh, thank you everybody that's out here in the chat today. Good morning. So this is
ma'am, I just like your vibe, okay? So
that's a blessing. If you like my vibe, we could be sisters, bitch.
Ma'am.
If you like my vibe, we could be sisters. Stop trying to come on to me. Be my sister.
Don't cry.
Bitch, I'm not finna cry, ho. What I'm crying about? I ain't gotta be crying about nothing about you.
Hey, listen.
I don't want no pussy, bitch. So I don't gotta cry about nothing about you.
I don't want you to eat my pussy. Is that what? Why you think I want that?
Because you up there that flirt with her. Why you up there flirting with Shekinah? You know she don't want that. She don't like that. She don't like that. Especially not looking at you looking like a whole dude. She got on her do-rag. You know you don't want to trust her. You got on a whole do-rag. You already know you don't want her. You want to eat her punani. You got on a whole do-rag. Let's explain a little bit more of this. So when I saw that, you already know. You always be flirting with her. I was in the chat. She all up in the chat. I'm just want to eat you out. I'm going to do this, do that. Then when she got up on the live, she want to act all fake. She want to act all fake when she on the live. Come on now.
I don't want you to eat my pussy either, bitch.
Wait a minute. You don't want to eat what? Can she find it? Can she find it? Can she find it? Let's go.
Let me explain something to you, bitch. When I'm getting fucked, I want some real dick on me. Me. I can feel it. I'm not real. I don't want no plastic on me, period. I want to.
Yeah! You want that real. Hey, I want that real. No plastic. I want it real. No vibrate. I want it real. Ain't nothing like the So and like that real. Ain't nothing like the real thing, right? Okay. I just want to get started. They don't know what people were mad about. Okay, let's play a little bit more of this. Let's go.
Hey, but I'm saying,
And I want to feel it. Your pussy or your plastic, you can't do shit
that
for me,
ain't the only
girl.
way. Listen, that ain't the only way to have sex.
Today, I gotta go because you're fucking up my vibe. Because you don't respect me. And you're going on block.
Okay.
You going on block because you keep disrespecting me.
I want you to sign my hair products.
Bye, girl. I can't. She gotta go. That bitch gotta go. That bitch is disrespectful. That bitch don't respect me. And a lot of y'all don't. But I done told this girl for many months to leave me alone.
And she would like right. at least Cleo, the bootleg version of Cleo from Set It Off. She really want that Shekinah cookies.
That bitch be hollering her inbox, y'all, you know, because I go live with her and stuff. She been through stuff in her life. She overcame cancer, and that's a blessing. You understand me? She had breast cancer, and she overcame it. So I think that's like some deep shit, right? And I try to be cool with her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
wait a minute, Chicago. Did you spill that lady tea that she had breast cancer? She didn't want people to she don't want people to think that she had breast. Why you gotta put that lady business out there like that? Why, Shekinah? Why did you have to say that woman had breast? You didn't have to say all that. Spilling tea.
I know she's been through some things in her life, you know? And yeah. I'm not crying for real. I'm just saying how good my acting skills are. And she's in the inbox, like, I want to fuck with you. Can I take you out? Like, I'm coming to Atlanta. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know? All right, please, bitch, leave me alone. I don't want a girl.
And you can't force somebody to want a girl. If they don't want you, they don't want you. Ain't nothing you can do, right? Shoot, why y'all be trying to force these people to be something that they not? That's just like me. If a woman says she don't want no bisexual man, guess what I do? I move on, right? I move on. Now, I'm still nice. I'm still cordial. You know what I'm saying? But why would I try to force her? I go another way anyway. You know, I don't even bring it up. I've had conversations. We talk. We chill. It was actually like a lot of my coworkers are watching my videos now. Nothing I can do to stop it, baby. They just watch my video. Oh, man, when you hit it big, don't forget about me. You're going to be the first one I forget about, okay? Anywho, they all watch my video. Oh, man, you need to do a video about this. You need a video about that. I'm like, did you donate? Man, I said, I don't want to talk about my YouTube stuff at work. I want to work, okay? I want to get in, but when I get done, then, definitely we can, let's go out for drinks. We got to talk about doing it. I said, no, thank you, okay? I don't like seeing you for these 8 hours, okay? I don't want to see you no more. When I clock out, that's it. I'm totally different. Y'all got me for 8 hours, right? Yeah, you watch my show, thank you. I don't know how they just be watching my show. They just words just travel like lightning. Everybody watches my show. Everybody. They just all watch. The bosses watch. DONs watch my show and all that type of stuff. I seen your little. Somebody said I seen your little show. I said little. I said, excuse me, man. Ain't nothing about what I do is little. It's all about big, better, new, and improved. Shut up. Ain't nothing about me little. Okay? Nothing. Everything about my show is big, better, new, and improved. You just do this. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you do sign my paycheck. You still gonna get a rebuke. And if you want to find me, go right here and I'm gonna go get that on the SP $600 a week. I see your my little show. Ain't nothing about this show little. Now, my ears is little, and that's about it. But everything else is not little, right? Okay? My ears is little, but that's okay. My ears can be little, but everything else is not little. All right. Okay. Now, let's move right along because we ain't gonna be on this video that long. You know, we're gonna give it short, sweet, to the point. Now, I was on IG, and first of all, we will be covering G Hustle. It's a show that's going to be on YouTube. And I want all of you all to understand that a new show that we will be covering on the Wiley Show, Status ATL Hustle, is a show that we will be covering on the Wiley Show. It's way better than Chasing Dallas, more entertaining. So we will be covering that show. So they already got the super trailer out. They already got the cast out. And when I tell you this cast is the best cast I've seen in all of like YouTube, like all of these YouTube shows, like this is 10 times better than Chasing Dallas, 10 times, 20 than Chasing. Like this show is off the chain. So I did watch the trailer last night. Shout out to the producers of that show. They make sure I get updated on what's going on. Very good with the Wiley Show. They're very good at working with us. So we're committed to doing reviews on this. This is so much drama. I mean, they have a transgender woman that's a Latino on the show. They got a singer that actually had a record that was on iTunes. Did really good. Then they got then they got Sherrod, my good friend Sherrod, on the show. Then they got Avon on the show. Then they got Devin on the show. So they have some good folks on this show. And if you've not heard of it, make sure you all go and check that show out. And if you need the link, let me know, and we will give you all that link. I'm gonna put the trailer down there. This is what we're gonna do. So I'm kind of glad they ain't rushing with the show. So like I told them, I want my audience to know about the show and everything. So that's why we giving it heavy promotion on IG, heavy promotion on the Wiley Show. And let me put the link in the chat. Okay. Yeah, so give me a second. I'm putting it in the chat. Very, very, very weird. So if you get the link, that's the link for G Status ATL Hustle. And this is season 2. This is way better than season 1 because I can judge it off the trailer. Now, this show, LGBT folks, some of them singers, it's some fights in this show. There's gonna be a couple of fights, drama, sex, cheating, scamming, a lot of pure foolery, but it's good, you know. It's good. It's gonna be pure foolery, but it's good. And I want you all to go check it out. So y'all, what are we talking about? They have each cast member that they're doing like meet such and such, meet this one, meet that one. We're gonna have a lot of the cast members on the show. For this, we're gonna have a lot of the cast members on the show. And how they repaying us, they're gonna be on the show. We got a lot of cast members gonna be going on. We're gonna be doing a lot of reviews of that. So get ready. So a lot of folks is asking me to go on their different shows. We're going to be booked and busy. We got the political stuff coming through. Then plus we got we got that show. Last night we released a video. I'm going to send it to all the people on my text list so you all can watch it and leave a comment. It's so important. Because I even told my team, I said, listen, it's not about the views. If I can touch 2 or 3 folks with this political gossip, I'm good. So when I put that video out last night, somebody said, skip the beef sector, skip celebrity gossip. You need to get in politics. And I thank y'all because I'm very passionate about politics. And I want you all to go watch that video. I'm going to share that link to you all as well. Then we're going to get this our last reaction video. Give me a second. I'm going to put that video up there. And when I tell you it was good, And the name of that video is I Don't Mind Marching, but we need a black agenda. My message to Joe Biden in the DNC. Let's talk. Give me a second. If all of you all can definitely go on there and check out the show, we definitely can do so. Make sure y'all go and check it out. We got the link over there, and we having a good old time. Shout out to all the people. Somebody said, why you copy everything that Ahmad does? I think you need to be saying, why do he copy everything that Lovely T does? Keep that same energy. I copy whoever I want to copy. If it's success, I duplicate it and I put my own spin to it. He ain't got on no dashiki. He ain't got the type of mic. He ain't got no Malcolm X poster, different things like that. But we thank you, sister, for joining us. Welcome to the Wiley Show. We thank that sister for that. She felt triggered to say that. We welcome her over here because she's a fan, right? All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go on that video. Let me go on my IG. All right. So we got that video up in there. Let me post that link in there one more time. We talk about politics. So I want that video to get 1,000 views. So make sure that happens so we can watch that video. Give me a second. Give me a second. Now, this is our last reaction video. Shout out to the producers, Almond Brown, for this. Because I saw a snippet on that, and then I post the full version. So I'm going to put this video on here. Let's go. I love this one. This is my last one.
I stand in for the Floyd family. I'm George Perry Floyd's senior wife. And I thank God for my Floyd family. Everybody been talking about everything and else, but this family is a kind, loving, they love everybody. Amen? And I'm not the one to preach, but I come to tell you today that God is on our side. I don't know about you out there, but God is on our side, Bridget. Can I get a witness here? And I'm going to tell you something. We bringing back love back in the universe. With my baby, good God Almighty, y'all better come over here. I don't know about you. Y'all better clap them hands. Because God, you know what God did? He told us to go back to our first love, which is Jesus. And I guarantee you that George Floyd Jr., he brought love back in the universe. And while we're doing that, he said, go back and begin to pray and fast. Matthew 17:21. Some things only come by fast and prayer. Can I get a witness there? I got just about 5 more seconds. Gotta hit a note for my baby. God said he would make things alright. Can I get a witness? Through troubles and trial, see more than you can bear. God said he would
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Lord. Come on, raise your hand. Come on, get your hands up, get your hands up. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, Lord. Elder James Leak is on his way, but I need to make a statement of clarification because the whole nation is looking on, the whole world is looking on now, and there's so many people who looking on don't understand what just happened. And I don't mind telling you, I feel a run right here, but I'm trying to hold it. But that's it. It's called a praise break. We just took a moment to have a praise break. For those in the nation who are looking and saying, what are they doing in that church? What's going on? It's called a praise break. Praise break.
Well, that is what I call a homegoing service. Amen. So, that is what I call a homegoing service. That is what I call a homegoing service. I don't watch them, rarely attend them. They make me so sad, but that's how you celebrate. And so I really love that was captured on the news. It really showed you how we have church. It really showed you how folks in that type of service, because that's what you call a homegoing celebration. So y'all definitely keep the Floyd family in y'all prayers. That mother, she did that. That's how you have a service. And so don't act like you don't know what church is because the cameras are on. That's when you get up and give God the praise. That's what I want to happen in mine. I don't want all that sad stuff. Celebrate my life, So amen to that. So I really believe she did a wonderful job. And that's what you do. You have service. You praise him. Amen. You put that praise on there. And so that's how I've been in many services, homegoing celebrations, and people would just be praising God through the service, especially if a saint go on. If you ever have a saint, somebody that got the Holy Ghost and they pass on, baby, them saints gonna have on they all white. They gonna get the praising God. I've been in services where they shout and praise the Lord. I've been in those type of services, especially if it was a saint and they've been running for Jesus a long time and they go on to be with the Lord. They transition to that other life. Maybe you asking for some church. You asked for some church. So it is. So the phone lines, is open, and the number is 646-716-8447. If anybody want to call in, that number is 646-716-8447. I want to personally thank all of the donations for the people. Thank you all so very much for that. I want to say thank you. God bless you. We will be hitting the streets, passing out flyers for the show, promotion. We also will be going to different protesting and getting involved in our community. So we're looking at different dates, looking at different time. So we are going to get involved with that. So we definitely need your donation. So we're going to try to get a camera so I can record, because some of the stuff is going to be hard for me to live stream because it's going to be so many people live streaming. So I'm going to try to get me like a camera and record and then report back to you all what's going on. I love going to DJ and Dallas. He had me cry, and the spirit was everywhere. Holland funeral was hell. So we want to thank you all so very much for that and for your all support for those that are here. All right, so we do have the phone lines open up. Anybody want to call in, you're more than welcome to call in. And don't forget, tomorrow we will be on Station Head, okay? All right, we'll be on Station Head tomorrow.
Yes. Have you heard? The Wiley Show is expanding and will now be on Station Head every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's right. Download Station Head today. You won't, because you don't want to miss Wiley being raw and unfiltered. The Wiley Show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Station Head.
Let's do it, yo. Finish on.
All right, I want to give a special shout out. We are number 16, still in the top 20 on, and this is the first episode. Wow, the first episode. We are number 16, and I thank each and every one of you for making that happen over there. We are number 16. Our streams went up. We just got over 1,000 listeners over there. Let me make sure I give you all the right now. We got 1.3K listens on Station, and it's growing every day. We got 223 followers over there. Shout out. Some people had gotten iPhones today. About 3 folks hit me up in the DM. They got an iPhone just to listen to the Wiley Show Station Head. So, and we almost at our goal at 300 followers. But right now we got 223 followers right now. We want to thank you all for that. If you missed the episode, the June 1st episode, I want to drop that in the comments right now. If you want to go over there and listen to that episode, for that, we want to thank everybody that's listening. So you can listen on your desktop computer. We got that link. Also, we want to give a special shout out. One of our moderators is protesting today, mouth open. She's in New York protesting as we speak. So we definitely have people out there. So you definitely will be seeing me at a protest as well. So I'm looking at some stuff as well. Somebody got right here. Very proud of you, Wiley. Keep moving forward. Thank you for that, sister. Thank you for showing the love for that, for those donations, because that help us keep going. Because a lot of people say, oh, why can you get back to the mess? What mess? Everything is so caught up in trending topics. Everybody was like, Wiley, can you get back into the mess? What mess? Everything that when we look, we got everybody talking about justice for George Floyd. Everybody say justice for Breonna Taylor. Everybody said justice for Ahmaud Arbery. So everybody's saying justice for so many people, and we're actually in a spirit of trending topics. We are in a spirit of talking about about social justice. We are in that spirit. So a lot of people is definitely out there for that. I'm about to purchase an iPhone, even though I love my Android. Somebody said, don't get pepper spray and tase. Okay, I don't got time for all that. So because you don't get pepper spray and tase, because so much going on. Caught you on Station Head, and you are outrageous. I told all of my folks to check you out. You are absolutely raw on Station Head. Thank you so very much for that on Facebook for sharing that. Thank you. So right now we just been busy with current events, we just been so busy on current events. And Station here, we go live 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what time we definitely do it. We're talking about the backup channel mess and all that. It's difficult. So like my mind has been so indulged into what I call actually social justice. Like we just been talking about that. Like obviously the bulk of my platform for the past week or two have been so focused on that. So I just thank y'all. Thank you all so very much. I'm gonna go. I will see y'all later. We had a good time for that. I want to God bless you. Thank you to all the mods that are here. Thank you to the new visitors that came through today. Thank you, and we God bless you all for y'all support, for supporting us on the channel. Thank you again for that. So I want to make sure that when people go out to these protests, make sure you have your mask, make sure you have your hand sanitizer, and make sure you comply. Don't go out there doing stuff being destructive, but just go out there and make your voice be heard. It's your constitutional right to go out there and protest. Never let nobody say it's not. It is your constitutional right to go out there and let your voice be heard. Happy, good Sunday. Make sure y'all get it in today. Get your church in. Make sure you pay your tithes. Make sure you pay your offering. And thank you all so very much. So we'll probably be back today because I'm going to be talking about Insecure if it comes on today. Immediately following Insecure. I'm not going to wait till the last minute. So once Insecure come on, we definitely will talk about it. So once that episode come on, we'll immediately following that, we'll do a review on that. We'll take some calls. Peace.